before they shut it down?
No, I don't.
All right, guys, welcome to episode 55 of the Overfood Podcast. This is your humble, gracious. I might like this is Joe Budden's podcast. Welcome to the Overfood Podcast. This is your one half of the Overfood Podcast. That's a 40 ounce coming to you live from the 1453 with my lovely, beautiful co-host. Introduce himself.
Hi, this is Mo Glow coming live from the 104.53. But yeah, welcome to episode 55. Stay out of black women business and you will prosper. So we here.
And on episode 55, we have the beautiful, lovely Pamela Santos with us today.
Welcome.
How you doing?
Welcome, Pamela. We're doing great. What about yourself?
Doing pretty good.
She
said she was good. She said she was good.
I thought it was
But yeah, how was your week, Pam?
It was good, you know. I just worked, went to the gym.
Hey.
And
we love the fit queen. we love a queen that likes to get healthy and fit.
She's about to apply pressure to all the young kings in the Bronx.
Feel me?
All the young kings on Fordham Road in Riverdale.
Not Fordham Road.
Not Fordham Road.
Yo, wait. Ain't no kings on Fordham Road now?
None that I've seen. So.
Nah, the kings are all in the concourse, bro.
All the kings are on the concourse.
Queens too.
Wow. Pam is a scout?
Wow.
Wow.
No. I meant myself like I'm on the concourse. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh! She meant like a queen.
Oh, Pam is.
All right.
She's good at this. I see. But it's great to have you, Pam. It's Women History Month. You're our third woman ever on this show. The second woman with me and Edsel on the show. So it's an honor to have you here. And if you can you just like tell our listeners about your upbringing, let us like get to know you a little bit? You don't have to tell us everything.
Okay, so I was born and raised in the Bronx. I've lived here my whole life. I did spend some time in Washington Heights. I stayed there for
of course.
That's my third home.
I lived there for like 5 years, and then I also lived in DR for 2 years.
Where in the Heights? This dictates everything. Where?
178 in Audubon.
Oh, she's really from the Heights.
Not Audubon.
Yeah.
She's not from what's that
That's
dude?
Good Street.
She's not from where the dude that shot Hamilton is from. I hate that guy.
I thought she was gonna say 170, 178 and Broadway. I'm about to say, oh, you lit.
I thought she was gonna say 183rd and Broadway.
What happened?
My dad lives on Broadway though. He lives on 180.
Oh, he lit.
What else? My upbringing, I was raised by 2 Dominican parents. My dad's half Haitian, half Dominican, but 2 Dominican parents.
Half Haitian. We gotta unpack this. I'm just fucking around.
So Pam, you not jacking, you Haitian?
I don't know if it's real. And I don't know much about the culture. And my
dad, did he grow up more on the Dominican side?
Yeah, definitely more on the Dominican side.
Who was the Haitian one? Your grandfather or your grandmother?
My grandfather.
Okay.
Oh.
Did you ever get to meet him? Oh, that's unfortunate.
He died when my dad was like 20.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, sorry for your loss.
Damn. You could have been eating some griot right now.
I could have. Or some soup. But I don't speak Creole. I don't really know much of his family either, so I only know my Dominican side.
Understandable. I only know my father's side of the family more than my mother's side.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I mean, both of my parents are from Guyana, but I have much more memories with my father's side of the family than my mom. Not saying I don't know anyone. It's just I have more connections to my father's side.
Yeah,
But
it's usually switch sometimes too, right? Like you know more your mom's side than you know your dad's side. But
yeah, but yeah, like my mom's side is like they're like if we like if to break it down like an American term, like you know how like we would live in New York and you have families in the country area,
yeah,
like in the South. That's like my mom's side of the family. Like they're from like the South, so it's like they're like living in like nice homes. They got like their own like their own land where they got like their farms and shit, and like I lived on a small countryside, but mainly like for my small portion of life in Guyana, I lived in the like in the city, the inner city. So
how long you lived in Guyana for?
about like 8 or 9 years. I moved
Wow,
here.
she's on the podcast.
Yeah, like
She
she's about
flipped
the
it. Oh God,
she's about the Barbara Walters. Yes,
we potted tonight.
yeah. But as like growing up, Pam, did you like get into like any sports, like any like extra like activities or?
Yeah, I used to play soccer heavy. It was like
Oh,
I was a crazy goalie.
yo, I was a goalie too. No, I
Yo,
was a goalie.
I love to hear when Dominicans are into soccer, because
Oh, it was like always made fun of too. My uncles were just like, "Why are you playing that sport? You supposed to play baseball." I just he didn't think it was the right sport for me.
yeah,
But
soccer's getting pretty big in the DR too. They've been part of a soccer federation for years, but we just fucking suck. Um, but they're just not taking it serious. I don't know how good they're gonna get, but we fucking suck at soccer. So
Yeah.
and what else? And I used to play the violin growing up.
Oh.
It was really
Mm.
easy.
You have a violin with you at home?
I do not.
When's the last
Damn, I was
time?
gonna have it play live.
I was
I
gonna
mean,
stop playing when I was around like 14, so that's a long
How'd you
time.
like it?
What happened?
How'd you like it?
I loved it. It was really good. I was really good at it without knowing how to read music, which was
Mm.
something that my teacher always got at me for, but I was talented. I knew the strings well. I could play it all the time, and I was asked to like play for graduations and like other type of ceremonies that the school would have. So it was dope.
The violin is a beautiful sounding instrument. I like the violin a lot.
yeah.
That and the saxophone.
I like
I actually wanted to learn how to play the flute as a kid. That and the guitar. But
Nigga, you're West Indian. The first instrument you ever learned how to play was the recorder. You were
nah,
halfway there.
steel bands was big in Guyana. Like those steel pots where they like made calypsos and shit. That was like big home. So yeah. So what else? What else was like we should find? What's your secret talent, Pam, that you willing to share?
I'm not willing to do it, but I can put my whole fist in my mouth. That's a secret talent. But like I'm not doing it on the
I'm not actually.
okay, cool. But that's just
That's just.
all right. Quiet, that's not
No, no. That's the like. I thought you would be like, oh, like I know how to like triple like backflip or something.
I don't know how to do that.
You know how to do any like flips. You know how to do.
I used to be able to know how to do a cartwheel. I'm not trying to do it now though. I feel like when you're younger, you can do a lot of things that your body's willing and able, and then you get to a certain age and you can't do it anymore.
She gonna break her head.
I tried to do the cartwheel last year. And it did not work because like when like the pandemic hit, like it got to a point where I didn't even like leave my house that much. And I remember like when it started, like everyone started going outside like that mid May, like early June. Like I just tried to do a cartwheel when I was at the park, and thank God it was not that many people there because I almost killed myself. But
it's just like you could do certain things when you're younger and you have no problem doing it, and then you try to do
yeah,
the same when you get older, and it's over.
I think because you get older, you start like, yo, like I got a job. Like if I miss a day, like it's over for me.
Yeah.
But
But I definitely can't do a backflip. I can't do a split. I can't do none of that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to this guy, but he's back. Um, so it's Women History Month, and we want to celebrate women. I know, like a lot of times we joke on this show. We don't joke on the show. We just like horse around. But how do you feel about this month? Number one.
Um, I mean, I feel like it's an important month to have, right?
Yeah,
We want to be, we want to commemorate all the women who made it possible for us to have the rights that we have, or like, you know, move forward and just definitely showcase that. I think it's definitely an important month to have. I don't. I think we should be celebrating women all year,
yeah.
but it's not. It's definitely not something that
It's Women's Day every day.
you see. That it's true. It's Women's Day every day.
Yo, when you
That's
say
how
that, it traumatized me to that Valentine's Day quote that you were saying. Like it's
It's
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day every day.
I don't like when people do that. Like I get, I'm. This is not me downplaying Women's History Month or not, but I feel like this is the one year where like people like are really like being phony as hell to this like month, like because cause I remember like last year, like nobody gave a rat's ass about Women's History Month. It was like what about it? Like it was like some like regular month. I mean, granted, like COVID happened, like and like
That's
that's
what I
what.
was about to say. We were in the middle of a pandemic. Like
Yeah,
people.
but even like the start off of last year, like no one cared. Like this year, like everybody's like aware, like being like activists, and I'm like, yo, bro, I appreciate that, but I know April 2nd, you're not caring about this month no more. But yeah, I appreciate this
Wait,
month.
hold on. I know it's Women's Month, but it's fuck Susan B. Anthony.
Yeah, Susie. Yeah, I'm
That
not.
racist.
Yeah, shout,
I'm not even gonna say the word, but that racist B word.
yeah. See, I promise. Hey, Pam, I forgot to tell you. I made a bet with Edsel that I wouldn't say the B word. This whole month, we 13 days in so far. I've yet to say that word,
I don't know, man. I saw you scratching your neck yesterday trying to say it.
but I didn't say it. So
You was itching.
Not saying it, or just Mo's not saying it.
I'm not saying it. I don't know about him.
If I gotta say it, I gotta say it. Nah, I don't know. I try not to say it. I don't like make a bet with myself or anything. I try not to say it as much as I can. I used to say it a lot whenever I felt some type of way about anything, but I'm trying not to say it.
Yeah, what if that song by DMX and Sister come on? Are you gonna sing it?
That's different. I'm singing DMX, bro.
How do you feel about International Women's Month? How do you feel about
How do I
I
feel?
like,
it? Yeah.
you want to go
Well,
first?
yeah, I'll go first. Like I said before, I think it's Women's Day every day. We should always celebrate women. Um, you know, there have literally been wars started because of coochie. So,
Yo, this whole world was
I,
built. This whole world was this
nah,
this
I
whole
said it
world.
that way. I said it that way just to be funny, but no, seriously, a
Nah,
lot
but
of
it's
wars have
true.
been
It's true.
started just
Hold on,
because
hold
of
on.
women.
Time out. It is truth to what you're
No,
saying.
it's true. It is true.
Bro,
But I worded
men,
it the way I did just for fun.
a lot of men went
Um,
to war for coochie. I'm letting you know that Thanos,
um,
the Korean War, Vietnam, what else? Um,
just about
the
any fucking
the
war.
Operation Fury. All them wars was like based off of coochie.
Freaking there's I'm a big advocate of, minding women's business. And I'm an advocate for women's rights. No man should be able to tell a woman what to do with her body. Because we don't go through what women go through. There are no laws telling men what to do with their penises, so there shouldn't be laws to tell women what to do with their vagina or with their uterus.
preaching right now. He's
No,
so
no, Pam, because I remember when Jenny White had like another kid. Women was like, "Yo, he should get a vasectomy," and I was like, "Whoa."
wait,
I will say there are too many men out here who need to get vasectomies because they're having kids and not taking care of them. So if you got go ahead, say that again.
birth control should be for men. If we being honest.
Yeah, I mean, yo, nobody wants to
Too
drink
many,
soda.
too many niggas out here having kids and don't got the bread for it.
Not only that, women can only get pregnant like once a year, maybe twice. But men can have babies.
As many babies in a year.
Yeah.
You know, and damn, I have something in my mind. Oh, I've been saying this for a while, but like women are like the closest thing there is to God in terms of like, because women are the only beings, well, the female species. I know the word female is a little has a little controversy behind it, but when I mean female, I'm talking about like in the human species and animals or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean, are the closest thing to God in terms of you're the only beings that are able to create life, in your body and to be able to push it out. So I'm not sure if I'm making any fucking sense now because I went all over the place, but we should celebrate women every single fucking day.
For me, I've always been an activist or like just a big advocate of like women's right, because one, like I think in my family, like based on like generations, there's more women in my family than men, and like
Same.
for the most part, like a lot of them been very influential in my life, even without even like me literally seeing them. Like the only person in my family I think that got their masters or their bachelors or whatever is my cousin Kenesha. Shout out to her. Like she's the only one that got that, like made it the furthest, like based on college education. I know like today's day, like it's people that don't have college education and like they're well off, like successful. But I watched her like work their ass off from since I was like age like 9 or 10, and like to see where she's at now, it's like a beautiful thing. So and it's like she always like worked her ass off. She always like never complained. So it's like it's she it's like she's like the pure definition of mental toughness, and um it's guys out here that would do the thing that probably wouldn't even last long in the field that she like graduated from. So like, I've always been a big thing about this, and it's like like every man. I mean, for the most part, every man do like women. So I think like we should always be a big advocate for women, because it's like they brought us in this world, and I mean I know the quote like they brought us in this world and they could take us out, but that's like considered murder. But for the most part, like, yeah, like women are the strongest thing, bro. Like they push out like a 8 pound like kid, and like
Bro, they say
I can't do that. I don't think I have the strength to even push out a 3 pound person.
I seen something that said that I remember somebody tried to compare being hit in the nuts to birth, and getting hit in the nuts is nothing. The pain is nothing, absolutely nothing compared to getting hit in the nuts, bro.
I'll say this. I remember once I did tell this girl, because she was like, "Oh, I'm in pain right now," and I was like, "So am I." She's like, "But I'm on my period." I was like, "I just lost in 2K by 1 point. I don't think you know what pain is." And then she called me a piece of shit after.
Yes,
No shit.
But yo, this was like 8 years ago, so it's like I was 20, so obviously I didn't know I would. Till this day, bro, like you see how I am. That's what, like certain things that people react to, I don't react to the same way. Like, and I realized, like, I realized that, like, yo, I was the way I was brought up, or the way like I taught myself is like not good for like the human, for the human, for the human being system and shit. But
you've grown.
like you know how women say like I'm growing as a person and like like
It's called
oh,
growth.
it's called growth. Yeah,
For
but
whoever's seen Insecure,
yeah, I'm not watching that show, but yeah.
That show.
you're missing out.
Yeah, but shout out to all the beautiful women. Shout out to Pam. Again, women are the driving force. Especially I hate the term women of color. But I have to say it because like I don't think white women ever affect the world, but women of color like Black and Latino women has done so much for the world, and it's like it feels like now like they're getting like not even reparation, like they're getting now the recognition that they should have gotten like 80 years ago for like all the stuff they did, like to like make this world what it is, and but I come from a black woman. My mom, she came from a black woman, and my dad also. So it's like I'm always gonna be proud of like whatever black women do. Except in Azealia Banks, but yeah, that's another topic for another story. that's my, that's my. Nah, bro, she be wilding out, bro, like for no reason.
But sometimes she's like, I don't know. I like some of her music.
No, see, you can make good music.
I feel like sometimes she's kind of making sense, but she has a terrible way of
her
like,
delivery is terrible.
Her delivery is fucking terrible.
Sometimes she just hits the nail on the head, like there's certain things.
Her delivery is just fucking trash.
Yeah,
and then she comes at people at the most random of times, like, bro, nothing is happening, and you just want to like come at people. But again, I stay out of women's business.
Yeah, I be staying out of black women business always. But Pam, as a woman, right?
Okay.
Is it okay for men to shoot their shot? Whoa, no. Is it okay for men to shoot their shot in Women's History Month?
I think they should definitely shoot their shot on. When's the best time to do it?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Like, first of all, you should shoot your shot anytime you feel like, you're attracted to somebody or you want to get to know this person. So you should just do it regardless. This month doesn't stop. I don't think this month is a reason not to do it, if that makes sense. Like, we celebrating women. You should go ahead and try to shoot your shot with something like that. And this month we celebrating women. I want to celebrate you on a date. Boom.
So you saying I should go on Twitter right now and tell women to drop their Cash App on my replies so I could buy them dinner? Is that what you're saying?
Definitely.
I'm doing this live.
Oh man. I'm not doing that shit at all, bro.
Honestly. Do you shoot your shot? Do you shoot your shot at men?
I have.
You have?
I have.
Wow. What's the percentage?
It's never worked.
Wait, you shot your shot?
Hold up. You're telling me every time you shot your shot at men, you're 0 for however many times you shot your shot?
Yep.
I find that hard to believe.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
This may sound I hope you guys don't take this offensive, but a man has like in baseball terms that the
batting average.
The average batting average is like what 30%, right? 300, right?
An average will be about 280 to 233. I mean 280 to 333. That's an average.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say three something. That's the chances that a man have. Like 30, he has a 30% chance when he shoot his shot. I feel like women shots are more efficient because most men they would not turn a women down. So with Pam saying that, it's kind of hard to do. It's hard to
shot 3 times, and each time I've never met up with the person I shot my shot with.
So that's that person lost, not your loss.
So like, even let's say that I shoot my shot and like we have a conversation, right? There's never any follow through. Like we don't meet up, and it's never because of my fault. It's just that's how things go. It's just we don't meet up, and then the conversation ends there. So every time I've shot my shot, it hasn't worked. That's why I don't shoot my shot no more.
What the fuck is wrong with you niggas?
So
What the fuck
basically,
is wrong with you niggas?
Cool off of it. Go cool off of it. So.
Do you see this woman? What is wrong with you?
I would say this, maybe those dudes like they're little,
Yo,
Okay.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Yo,
Listen. Some men, unfortunately, fumble the bag.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling Pam. I don't think she failed. I think like that's that person lost. Like I feel like
I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying like
so that means like you shot your shot. It's just that person messed up. I feel like when someone shoots a shot, like they have to literally say, "Nah, I'm not interested." I don't think that person told you I'm not interested.
No, I mean they never said they're not interested, but like I said, I'll shoot my shot.
Yeah, so you still shooting 100.
Hold on.
But if there's no follow.
Were they?
There's no meetup. That's a 0.
Were they amping it up though? Like, were they amping it up?
I guess so.
Like, did they give you like mixed signals or like false signals or like I don't know, false hope? That's the word I'm looking for. False hope.
I can't believe this.
One of the
I really cannot. I cannot believe this.
Yo, what is wrong with y'all niggas? Damn, that's truly unfortunate. That.
But then again, it's like we are in a day and age where most men are into themselves more than they're into like women that like them.
And that is okay.
Like, and I'm not shaming dudes, but like, it's some guys that really like they're more into themselves. Like one of my homies once said, the girl has to like me as much as I like myself. And I thought that was like the dumbest shit ever, but
he sounds like he's into that.
I just feel like when certain dudes are just like super like weird, like these days is like I just feel like certain dudes just lose tradition on like how to like approach women because like they feel like they're just like all that, and it's like sometimes like they just like be fumbling the bag.
Or maybe they just don't know how to say no in a polite way, so they want to keep it up until they can't no more. You know what I mean? Like
definitely.
Gently. I'm more of a like just tell me straight up whether or not you want to do anything or you want to meet up or whatever. So that way I know, and we all know what the situation is, right? Like just be real.
Imagine flaking on this beautiful woman we have here.
But
y'all fumbling the bag out here.
But I'm gonna say this, fam, you do look like the type that like would embarrass a dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You telling me I look like a bitch?
You look like you be like, nope.
She about to smoke you.
I say you look like you be like denying dudes like. No.
Well, yeah.
What? Why would I say that?
Well, I'm gonna say no if
I'm just saying it looked like Pam just like. But. All right, Pam. I'm gonna ask you this question: Have you ever like, has a guy ever asked you on a date that you was not interested in, and you still went on the date with him?
No.
I got a question, Pam.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask this on Women's Month.
Pam.
Mo and I were on Clubhouse earlier today.
Okay.
And we were having a conversation, and I brought up this question, and I was asking the ladies in our room, why is it that when you're taken out on dates, you go to the restaurant, you get your food, you get 2 different plates. Why is it that women like to pick off a man's plate when you have a beautiful plate of food right in front of you?
Because your plate look better than mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Overfood Podcast, episode 55. Thank you for listening. You guys are doing great. See you guys later. Thank you for the support. Wow.
Yo, we not doing that, bro.
Wow. This is
Give me
not
the
the answer.
science.
We're not
Why y'all do
accepting
that?
this
Like,
answer.
how is my food better than yours if we technically order it from the same restaurant? I don't know none of these chefs in this restaurant. So how does my food looks better than the same food
Because
you
some
have?
restaurants have specialties, and maybe your plate was a specialty, and I just didn't know that at the time because we both weren't there before.
Can I ask a
So
question? Are you the type to, let's say you and the
Go
guy
ahead.
that takes you on a date, let's say you guys order the same plate. Are you
my
the type to reach over to his food, and when he asks, why did you do that? Are you the type to say, because yours look better than mine?
no, okay, listen. If we got the same plate, that's different. But also, I realize that you're not the man for me because the man for me would want to share with me. Okay, just like I would want to share with him. So we're gonna get different plates. You're making
Yo, I feel like
Yo,
I'm
we
in the
potted
clubhouse
today.
again.
Yo,
no.
we potted
Wait,
today.
all right.
All right,
First of
now
all,
I'm gonna ask you this,
let me
Pam.
break it down. You go into a restaurant.
Hold on.
You go into a restaurant for the first time.
Break it down.
All right, boom. You go into a restaurant for the first time ever. Your first time, her first time, and she gets a plate. You get a plate. Wouldn't you want to try both different plates? Like it's the first restaurant you guys ever been to together.
The issue is that it's done without asking.
No. Well, I'm an ass, but still, like, but when I get turned off, it's like you don't want to share with me.
Yeah. Oh my
Like,
god.
Honestly,
and if I think you're greedy, then I just don't know if I want to eat food with you again. You know what I mean?
So,
honestly,
wait.
if we're being realistic, a lot of us guys complain about women picking off of our plates. But we're gonna let it happen. We're gonna let it happen.
Right, because then she's gonna defend you if your order is wrong. So I feel like it's a give and take, guys.
Oh, where you go? But yeah, I think I mean I'll let it happen. Cause I'll like complain, but then I'll let it happen.
Will you be tight about it though?
Oh, I'm gonna be tight at first.
No. I don't have a problem with sharing food. I feel like if we're maybe, like I'm okay with sharing.
I'm gonna be tight about it at first because I'm hungry as hell.
Yo, you know, everyone was mad at me of that photo that I posted, like that was about PTR when he was like, "Oh, you left your credit card home? Yeah, that's crazy." And he was just like eating bad nuggets, bro. It'd be like that, but to be
How
real,
would you like that? That's crazy. That is
it'd
crazy.
be like that sometimes because, like, yo, if you ask me to chill and like, and we did like, I'll say, "Yo, I'm about to go to get McDonald's."
Right, now, wait a minute. Is it like a friendship, platonic kind of thing?
I don't know how the
No,
meme.
we're talking about a date. We're talking about a
Okay,
date.
you're talking about a date. The
Pam,
girl who's on a date with left her card at home. First of all, she shouldn't be taking her card out, but that's a conversation for another day. She left her card at home, so you're gonna eat food in front of her on your date?
yeah,
What
I'm
if
gonna
she's
let
the
you
one
know.
that asked you out?
Yeah,
What
what
if
if
she's
she's
the
the
one
one
that
that asked
asked
me
you
out?
out?
All right, if I ask you out, I'm gonna.
Nah, honestly, if a girl asks me out, I automatically think she's not interested in me. Right? Yeah.
Hold on. Unpack this. Unpack this.
Because in my many studies and researches, right, all the women that has been interested
What
in
are your
me,
sources?
I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about no one else. I said me, not no one else. In my recent years of dating women, every time women ask me out on a date, we never end up on the promise road. It's always some shit where like they'd feel like it's me and not them. But this is Women History Month. We're not gonna be here blaming women for things that they should take accountability for in the day and aspects of the world. But I just feel like this. I know people hate when they say it's a man. I just feel it's more genuine when a man asks a woman out on a date. I just feel like it's more like more sexy, more like it's not like a caveman thing, but I just feel like I should ask you on a date because like I like it's just my gesture. I just feel like when a woman likes me more than I like her, it's like weird to me. So that's just my trauma. Remember, we deal with trauma. Women don't respect men's traumas, as we seen today on Clubhouse. But let's unpack some other stuff. But Pam is laughing at me because she probably think I'm full of shit. But this is me. Like I don't.
Listen, I don't know. If I ask a guy on a date because I like him, I want to spend time with him, I want to get to know him.
Oh, so you actually young kings on dates?
I'm not doing it anymore.
Shout out to the women. Shout out to the women asking men out on dates.
Nah, I'm not gonna deny it, but I'm just gonna be like, yo, she actually likes me more than I like her.
So, do you guys believe that a man should like a woman more for the relationship to work?
I feel like it should be equal. Like the the feeling should be mutual. Like we should like each other the same as much, or it shouldn't be like one likes each other more than another. I just feel like
we should
like
both apply pressure.
Yeah, because that's how some dudes end up in the friend zone. Because they be liking the women more than they be liking the woman more than she likes them, and then they be like, "Yo, bro, why she don't give me no coaching, man?"
But I will say I understand why that will kind of why people say that, because there are men who really don't put in too much work, and then a woman who really likes them, when they end up like start moving on, or just stop fucking with the nigga, the dude comes and it's like, yo, what's good with you? Why you moving on? Like, I thought we had something special. And it's Mo's niggas.
Oh man, yeah. I will literally ghost a woman and come back like literally 2 days like 2 days before she's about to be happy. I did it like last 2 summers. It's not a fun thing to do.
Hold up. You being a toxic king out here, bro?
I'm not, like I told you that to many occasions. It's not toxic and it's not manipulation if she falls for it. I told you that. Don't act shy. Don't act like strange now that Pam is here. I said this many times on this show. Don't try to act brand new.
I am not acting brand new.
I said yeah. Act that for me, Mo, please.
Because if you let me
solo
do this,
screen time.
Yo, come on. I'm not trying to be real. First of all, we should be talking about A Boogie, not me. But like I said on many occasions, right? If I ghost you, right, and I ghost you, you should already like take me out of your head. Like take me out of your like my existence to you should be nothing. So if you let me come back into your life in like a small little crack and you give me attention, it's your fault. It's not my fault for being this toxic guy. It's like you should know that like I am no good to you. And like I said, if you fall for the basic things I do, like yo, that dress look hot today. I regret everything I've done wrong to you, which I said a lot and which I don't mean majority of the time. But I just feel like women do the same thing to men. Like it's Pam probably did that before. Like she probably seen a guy that like she thought she was done with, and then he pulls up on the timeline with gray sweats on, and then she's like, "Hey, hold up, and wait a minute, I'm not finished." That's so you did the same thing too. So I don't know why it's like I'm like demonized about this. Everyone does it. Everyone has this trait. Like some people just feel like.
Hey Pam, are you like this? Is there something for you to unpack?
No, I just.
Oh,
we're not talking about me. We're talking about Mo.
Oh, we're not talking. So I'm the bad guy. I'll take all the buzz, but
I didn't say you were a bad guy. I just said I wanted more clarity. So I mean, I hear what
I just feel like everybody does that. Like no one is truly over someone they fully mess with. Like especially within 6 months. Like even if like you walk around, yeah, fuck her, like and fuck him, like you're in the back of your mind, you're like, damn, I wonder what she's doing. And I know most dudes don't admit that, and that's why they be like hurt and shit. And I know Pamela wants to talk about hurt, like men like being hurt. Like we're gonna talk about that pretty soon. But yeah, that's how like some dudes like be holding on to that hurt. Like you just gotta face your fears and then whatever happens, happens. That's how sometimes you get a happy home. But do anyone cares about the royal family? Do people really care about the royal family?
Um, I did. I cared about the royal family. Um,
Yeah.
I love Princess Diana. R.I.P.
Yeah.
So
I think everybody like. I think that's like one of the few white women that people actually like.
yeah, she kind of like did a lot of great things for.
Did you care at all?
I'm sorry.
No, I don't care about the family. I do care
No,
that,
no, I'm
you know,
looking
I
at you.
mean, um, you know, we've always known that the royal family are racist pricks. I mean, this wasn't a secret. It's just that, you know, somebody in the royal family finally married a black woman. And we know deep down they may deny it as much as they want, but they're racist as fuck. They don't like her. Why do you care about their son's skin color? Like,
That
I don't
enemy.
think they understand. I don't think they understand how genetics work. I mean, yeah, that baby could end up turning, you know, a darker shade as it grows, but her father's white. That baby's father is white, so that child most likely will be white as it continues to grow. So,
To
but
be
still,
real, to be real with
fuck the
y'all,
royal family. I didn't watch the interview though. I didn't
I didn't
bother.
watch the interview either. I didn't even know Meghan Markle was a black woman until like the day she got married, and then I did not know she was black.
She she
She
clearly
looks
looked
black.
like a.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, she could have. I guess I see
Oh,
why.
she's
I
very
guess I see why.
American, but she looks exactly like her mom. Like I don't know.
I mean, hey, I just feel like if if like Meghan Markle, like, and this is not me like shaming. It's just like I was like when she got married, I'm like, oh, Prince Harry has a black woman, and I because I never really followed like the like in Guyana, like Queen Elizabeth and like Princess Diana is like more important than the fucking president, and for some reason I don't know how that's even a thing, but um I when everyone knew Harry was like the quote unquote like fun guy, like the fun brother out of all of them. But I was like when they said he got married, I was like, wow, like who did he get married to? And then like it's like, oh, he got married to a black woman. I'm in
She's
my
a
mind,
queen to be.
thinking like because you know like in England, like it's a big Nigerian culture, so I'm thinking like he probably married a Nigerian woman. And it's like, no, she's American. And I was like, how the fuck that happened? And then like they showed her, I was like, oh, that's the girl from like Nickelodeon, like when she was like mad young, like because they used to show like some of the shows. I think she was on Nickelodeon or Disney, one of them shits. And I was like, oh, and I was like, okay, marry a black woman. But I was in the back of my mind, I was like, yo, first of all, she's gonna be in a country that technically started racism, and the fact that like if they have a kid, that kid is gonna have to face the things that most young biracial babies gonna have to face. He's gonna have an identity crisis, and like I didn't know that like it was a lot of beef in the family going on because like I didn't even like I because we don't follow stuff like that like in America because we already got like our own shit together. And then I forgot that like Harry dad like he was like old as shit, and like his skin, he looks like that dude from Simpsons with the bald head that be like this all the time. What's the dude from Simpsons, like the rich
I
dude?
think that's his grandfather, bro.
That's
Yeah, yo, his grandfather got heroin skin. Yo, his skin look like heroin.
You ever seen back home in the West Indies a mango being eaten by mosquitoes and shit,
Yeah,
and how
that's what
rotten it
his
looks?
skin.
That's how his skin looks.
Yeah, but the funniest thing I seen all week about the royal family, and I don't condone this, is because it's like, yo, nobody really knows the situation. It was like, yo, Prince Prince Harry left his country for his wife, and you niggas out here can't block one girl. I'm like, bro, don't compare. Like this nigga went to Canada. Like he didn't come to fucking Brownsville. He went to Canada. Like, and he still
But I
has.
will say, I mean, he's most men won't be able to handle that type of pressure. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
especially in that type of family, and he's riding down with his wife, so I can appreciate that.
I mean, he's supposed to. Yeah, he ain't gonna marry no black girl that looks as good as Meghan Markle. You know, he's definitely not gonna find because European women. Let's be real, they're not it, bro. They smell like sea biscuits. I'm just being true. I'm just being truthful, man. Europeans smell terrible. Like they have like a horrible pH balance. I know
Spaniards don't be bathing.
Yo, honestly, bro, people from Spain smell like garlic. Like it's like they just like walk through a whole garlic field. I'm like, yo, you niggas is
Where
dirty.
are we meeting these Europeans at? Because I'm so
Yeah.
confused.
They come downtown Manhattan and then like yo, that smell traumatized people. And then they wear the tightest jeans and like they tie their laces tight. And they don't wear socks because according to them, socks is not good for you.
They don't wash their legs.
Yeah, yo, that's most non-black and Latino people. Like I remember someone told me that they don't lotion their skin, and I was like, bro, your skin must be dying. It's like, nah, I'm fine. And then like I saw them put on shorts, and then the back of their like calf, it looked like you could peel a banana. Like that's how. Like, yeah, like people, yeah, but yeah, like non-black and Latino people. I don't know, man. This is they. I don't even know right now. But the royal family is cool, but it's just I don't know, man. I think it's because Oprah was interviewing them. I didn't care that much because Oprah is an evil person, and I, I don't want to explain this on Women History Month because like we got to celebrate Black women, but like Oprah is a terrorist. I'm gonna let people know that. And yeah, man, I hope Meghan Markle like I hope she's happy. I mean, yeah, I mean she should be happy. She's married to a guy that's deeply in love with her. He got a full set of hair. What else?
His brother don't.
Yeah, he got a beautiful kid that's breathing. He has both his vision. So I'm happy for that. But truly, I don't give a fuck, bro. Because
What are your closing thoughts, Pam?
That's not something I follow, but I did watch the interview. I was into the interview. I was like, oh my god, they did that? No, they said what? Shit like that. But
were you live tweeting?
Nah, I wasn't live tweeting, but I did catch a lot of clips from there because
what?
The reactions were so funny.
When Oprah said what, that shit had me crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it was real interesting to find out what I did find out from the royal.
all right, cool. Did anyone pay attention to the last
Wait,
last?
hold on. Y'all stimmies hit?
No. Did you get yours?
Nah. I get mine Wednesday, so I'm buying all the beautiful women I see crab legs. If I see any beautiful women at the fish fry spot, I'm buying you crab legs.
I don't want to say what I'm gonna do with mine, but just know this multiply $40 by 35.
That's too much for anybody.
Edsel, you should know what that means. Just multiply.
Say that again.
Huh? Just multiply $40 by 35. That's what I'm gonna do with that stimmy. If you know, you know. If you know, you know what I mean by that. But I still don't know. Like I entered like the shit on IRS about my status, and they said like I have no records. So Joe Biden, I will take the Amtrak to DC and talk to you personally. Hopefully, I don't get shot.
That's money back, Joe.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm tired of niggas.
So, do you guys subscribe to any OnlyFans? Talking about the $40. Do you guys subscribe to any OnlyFans?
Pam,
what do you mean by that?
Pam, I'm gonna let you know. I'm not paying for seeing the same photos a young woman would put on Instagram, but I will click on Reddit and wait until some horny dude leak all of that to the general public. So I'm not gonna do it, but Some
I
dude
have
on
not subscribed to any OnlyFans, but I do support women that want to do OnlyFans. Do what you
yeah,
do,
I mean,
shorty.
yeah,
Do what you
yeah,
gotta do.
yeah. If a dude wants to pay $40 a month to see you twerk, be my guest. But I'm not paying. $40 is a lot. That's like haircut prices.
You're just gonna pay $40 to 35 different women.
But I'm getting something.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting something in
What do you
return.
mean by that? What do you mean by that?
I'm not saying why I'm doing this.
$40 to
$40.
35 different women.
Yeah, if you
How does that work?
if you know, you know, Edsel. If you know, if you listen to this song by this guy named G Mac Cash, it's called 40 Ball. That's all you have to do is listen to that song, and he will
This
understand
is starting
exactly.
to make a lot of sense now.
Yes,
Starting to make a lot of
honestly,
sense.
honestly, that $1,400 is gonna stay in my savings account. I'm not doing, I'm not doing shit. I mean, if I had a lady in my life, I would probably surprise her with a Telfar bag. But, I'm tired of seeing white women with that bag too. All jokes aside,
Me too, actually.
I'm tired of seeing white
I'm
women.
not even lying.
Yo, it's like white women, like, oh my god. So like white women are so evil.
So
Like if
Pam,
you,
which is stimmy, are you going to Miami or are you staying in NYC?
I'm gonna stay in NYC.
why?
Ah man.
Why? Because it's gonna be 70 degrees pretty soon again.
Yes, and because Miami and the ones in Florida are actually like I would not go down to that
You don't want to
same.
go to Miami and be great?
No, unless I'm vaccinated, I'm not going down there because they are walling like
I
straight up.
respect it. I
Miami
respect it.
is its own country to me. I just feel like that's their own country. Like they just they didn't shut down at
Yeah,
all. I think they were like the only one that was like fully open like whole year round. But that's Florida people for you.
Now they had closed down like in small spurts, but nobody respected that shit.
my friend was visiting monthly, and she said every time she went, she'd be the only person with a mask on.
Monthly?
Yeah, well, she has a boyfriend down there, so she would visit.
Oh,
Okay.
imagine. Yeah, honestly, I would not let no woman travel to see me in the pandemic in the Panasonic. I would not let.
You gotta do it. I mean, listen, long distance relationships, not for me, but it's working for her. And
Yeah,
he's
shout out to your friend.
Have
there,
you
so
tried it?
no, I don't want to.
Uh,
I think the most long distance relationship I ever had was dating somebody from Brooklyn. And that shit was hard. Like,
Pam,
Well, he lived in Brooklyn.
he
Pam.
lived by church.
Oh, so he lived on the 5 line,
No, D line.
huh?
The D
Church
line,
Avenue?
Church Ave. Yeah.
Nah, the C line is not on Church.
No, the B or the D.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said. Yeah, yeah.
No,
He
he
lived like
lived by the D line. So I would
yeah.
just take the train down there to see him, and it was too much.
Ah man, the longest relationship I ever had. Um, to me, I don't feel like any New York City relationship is long because, like, with me, I actually like going places. So, like, I never dated a woman out of the state. So I know, like, some people are like, yeah, like a Bronx and like Brooklyn relationship is long distance. Is
That shit
like,
is hard.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Y'all
You
still live in the same city.
all right, but listen, all right, let's it's 2 hours on the train. From where I am to
Yeah.
where he lived, it was 2 hours on the train, right? So most of my time to go see him was spent on the train by myself. Like
So I'm gonna give like see like the great Ciara said, if that boy love you right now, he would do whatever he got to do for you. Yo, so hey, if
we ain't love each other, so if
oh man, was were you like in your 20s when you were dating this guy or
yeah, I was like it was from I was like 21 to 23.
How old are you?
No, 21 to yeah, 21 to 23 we dated.
How old are you?
I'm 26 now.
oh she you know how they say like when they say a woman's prime is from like 27 to like 30 35.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, Pam is gonna be Pam is gonna be hurting a lot of men heart, a lot of men heart. Um,
She's making much
that's
more
for
than
like
I'm
all
sure
of me.
to admit it.
Honestly, Pam, like this is coming from a guy. Get ready soon to like be like those young dudes trying to holler at you, like
I
those
love young guys hitting on me. It's really embarrassing.
them 19 and 20-year-olds and thinking like, yeah, I can handle a real woman. I'm tired of dudes doing that. Like, yeah, like I can
The
handle
love
her.
of her
She was
life might just be a 21-year-old right now.
the
Now let me
fuck.
stop. Let
I
me
don't
stop.
think so.
Let me
Fuck is
stop.
I
this?
mean, like, what's the youngest you guys could date? Because I feel like me and a 21-year-old right now, I wouldn't have anything to talk to. Like, I wouldn't have
Well,
anything.
I'm 24, so
Okay.
21, 22 isn't really that crazy for me.
I'm 28. So for me, 23 is ideal for me. Like a 21-year-old, like I'm gonna ruin that person's life. I'm going
It
to
would,
ruin that.
I think it would just be funny dating if I was to date a 21-year-old because it's like, so Miguel Mo. So
Yeah.
like we have a friend named Miguel who's 21, and just teaching him about the world is fucking hilarious. Like him
Shout
and I are
out.
only 3 years apart, but 3 years is a really like it may not seem like a long time, but in terms of experience and shit that you go through in life, it really is a long time. So like whenever we teach him shit that we think is just common sense or like people should know in terms of like cultural stuff, it's like, oh wait, he's 21. Of course he doesn't know. So I would see dating a 21-year-old woman the same way. Like, damn, it's like I have to be an instruction manual. You know, not saying that's a bad thing because I don't mind teaching people shit, but it's like,
Some things you
you
just
know,
want them to know.
exactly.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I feel like the ideal that people have, like, oh, like younger people, like the older the person is, the wiser it is. Like I like mess with women that was like older than me, and I was like, damn, this. Oh, damn, I was about to say the B word, but damn, I was like, damn, this lady don't know nothing. Like, she just like, oh much. All she is just older than me. Like, and what I noticed too, like older women, like think like they're like some of them are like, I feel like they just use their age to manipulate you, and as like a master manipulator, can't manipulate me, baby.
I was
But
manipulated at a young age. At the age
what
of
is
18, by a 25-year-old lovely woman.
you were dating a 25-year-old at 18.
yeah, she
I
was a
wouldn't
cool.
say dating. I wouldn't say dating.
That's
It
Oh,
pretty
she
was
was just.
cool.
So you was definitely the side nigga. You was definitely the side nigga.
no, she was single. She was single. She
Uh,
was single and I was single, but we weren't dating, but there were things going on.
you and Mrs. Jones.
There were things going on.
Yeah, but
And that
that's
was that was that taught me how fucking immature I was at 18.
what.
Like Jesus Christ.
um, I was about to say. But what the hell is going on in the Bronx? Like, as a Bronx king and a Bronx queen, can y'all explain to me what's going on in the Bronx?
It was 70 degrees the other day. That, it is what it is, you know?
That's a explain to me what's going on in the Bronx.
J. Lil doing the same. I just feel like
Hold on, let me go
summer's
find the
coming.
exact quote.
I got this. All
No,
right, for the listeners that don't know, um, what we're talking about is, I believe it was Thursday. A Boogie posted in the story about um his significant other. I think her name is
Ella Band.
Ella Bands, and like I want to quote him verbatim because I don't want to paraphrase or mess up this king saying because I feel like this shit is actually gold.
love niggas. I don't even fucking hug niggas. I fuck
He's
with
lying.
you, but fucking nigga.
There's a lot of this going on. There's a lot of this going on the other day. Yo, so A
So
Boogie and Ella broke up for the 500 millionth time. That's what they did. And A Boogie had a nice choice of words.
I got the choice of words right here. As much as I do, as much as I don't want to admit it, I don't deserve you, slayed by Ella. You have a beautiful long life ahead of you, and I don't want to be the reason you're not happy. Be free, go be what you truly want to be. And I'm gonna say this before Pamela her explain like what she feel about this. I understand what the man feel, bro. It's like you got sometimes you gotta like let that let that let that queen go be what she want to be. You can't just hold her in the castle and just keep her on the shackles. You gotta take the shackles off her feet so she can dance. You know, shall Mary Mary. But um, yeah, like I understand where A Boogie's coming from. You gotta sometimes let the world know I'm trapped and like I'm trying to let her go because we're in the public eye. Like we're not a secretive relationship. We're in the public eye. So you gotta let the world know I'm trying to let her be herself, but I'm just trapped. So Pamela, how do you feel about this?
He put two babies in her, and now he's trying to publicly humiliate her. Like, bro, why?
Oh, I didn't know you got two kids with her. Oh
I
shit.
just feel like there's a certain like even if they weren't celebrities, it's just corny shit to do regularly. You really break up with your girl over social media?
This is
Just forget about the fact that he's A Boogie and she is his baby mom. Would you do that shit publicly?
me.
Like, oh, I'm gonna let you be you instead of just texting her. Like, come on.
All right, I'm gonna answer your question, and I have a question for you, Pam.
Oh my god.
Um,
Yes.
no, I would not do that to a woman because I I'm probably worse. I like to break up with women at restaurants because when you try to break up with a woman on the phone, they don't believe you at all. So I know like this has been like I've been getting like yelled at and like called a piece of shit, but I feel like the perfect place to break up with a woman is over dinner because if you text her that like if you text a woman on the phone like yo, I think we should break up during the call, they're gonna tell you like they're gonna tell most women like you're joking, what's the issue, like let's talk about it. And then you're gonna try to speak to them on the phone and they're gonna want to speak in person. So the best place to speak in person is over a nice meal. I know Edsel don't believe this, but it's the truth. It's the perfect place to break up with a woman. That's just me. But a boogie, I can't. As much as I want to defend him because he's a New York king, and you know when a king is hurt, you gotta be there for him. But it was just a bad timing. Like it was just a bad timing. You should have waited until like until like it's just funny that you broke up with her with the warmest day of the year so far. Like and the way how he did it too. Like you put a fucking butterfly in the fucking story, like your IG story, and now like you're you're making like people like make fun of you. Like I was telling like my homies like, "Hey, Boogie next album should be called Butterfly Effect," because like the, that's just me, man. Like and so, how would you handle this situation? Because I just don't know.
I wouldn't post it on Instagram, but then again, I'm not A Boogie.
Yeah, like I'm not in that
All I
world.
know is that they're about to get back together in like
Yeah,
the next few months.
that's
Hopefully,
just
this shit.
another Bronx couple. You see that on the concourse. You see
It was
that Gay
just,
Plaza.
it was the be free for me.
I just feel like it was real corny, like, and like they're gonna get back together. Like, it's just corny shit. On top of that, like everybody's making fun of you and your girlfriend. Y'all look strong as a unit. Like you
I'm
got
gonna
two
be
kids.
sending a
Yeah.
lot of butterfly emojis before the summer comes.
Yo, Pam, have you ever sent a young king of be free text?
I have broken up with someone over text. Yeah.
You didn't tell him be free.
You want to unpack this, Queen?
But I just said I think we're moving different ways.
You want to unpack this, Queen?
What?
He said, "Do you want to unpack this?"
Do I want to unpack? I do not.
Ah, man.
It just didn't work out. That's all it was. It just didn't work out, and yeah, we broke up.
That's crazy.
And so, have you ever hit a woman with a butterfly? Be free.
Not the butterfly, but I've definitely broken up with a woman over text.
See, you're a fucking coward.
I was in high school, nigga.
You're a fucking coward, bro.
I was in high school, and we didn't even go to the same schools.
Break up with her like a real man.
Over
I mean, that was like 12 years ago. Anyway, that was years ago.
Yeah, man. Like just like you make like this the last impression of us. Like,
imagine wasting my money just to break up with somebody.
Yo, hold on.
Not only do I not get my time back, I don't get my money back.
But that's the thing.
Fuck out of here! I'd rather do that shit real quick.
Regardless,
nigga, I'm not wasting my money to break up with you. Now I have to pay to break up with you.
Regardless, you was gonna have to. Regardless, she would have got. You would have had to pay some way somehow. So
what am I paying?
What
am I paying?
Because
what, she's gonna throw subs at me on Instagram?
Pam, is it? I know, like you may not.
She's gonna talk shit to me to her friends on her group chat.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that nigga ain't shit. I told you, sis. I told you that nigga wasn't shit.
Hold on. But Pam,
that same girl probably my text messages too. Oh, yeah, finally broke up.
I'm trying to ask you a question.
Nah. We toxic kings now.
No. We're gonna be toxic. But Pam, would you feel offended if a gentleman broke up with you over dinner?
Yeah. I'm wearing my best clothes because I thought we were going to a nice restaurant.
Yeah, we are.
And you telling me that you want to break up with me over food?
No. Hold on.
When do you wait to do it? Do you wait till the food comes out? Do you wait till
Imagine how awkward leaving the restaurant is. Now y'all go your separate ways. You're probably trying to give her a hug and she slaps the shit out of you.
Hold on. After let me just tell you the scenario. We get the food, we're eating, right? Mid conversation, she's gonna put her fork into my food, and that's where the triggering is gonna start. And I'm gonna be like, honestly, as much as I love being with you, I don't think this relationship is going the way we both want it to go. And I feel like this is the best thing for us to do is for us to move forward with both of our lives. I will always be here for you no matter what. I think we're just better off as friends. That's all I'm going to say.
So now she's throwing her drink in your face because you made her dress up and get nice in this restaurant.
So you going to wait a minute. If I said that in a text message, you would not take that serious. So where do I win?
No, I feel like, listen, okay. In person, maybe it's the best way to do it. Like, I don't have a dream situation for getting broken up with. But, like, I'm also the type of person to respect your space. Like, you tell me that you don't want to see me anymore, you don't want to talk to me anymore, or, like, whatever. I'm going to be like, okay, cool. Like, what else can I do? I'm not going to force myself to see you or, force you to talk to me and have a conversation that you don't want to have. I just feel like I'm gonna take it however you send it to me.
But it's like,
if I get dressed and I get really nice to go to a restaurant for you to break up with me, I'm gonna be tight.
No, but also too, I'm not gonna break up in the middle of the meal. I'm gonna wait until the night's over. Like, when it's like,
imagine her, bro. Imagine her.
Yo, regardless, breaking up with someone.
Imagine her getting dressed. Imagine her getting dressed in probably her best dress or some nice jeans. I'm pretty sure you like thick women. So imagine she wears her best jeans that fit.
Like women imagine with flat butts. I like women.
Okay, whatever. No, you don't. But imagine she wears her best fitting jeans. They fit her figure very nicely. She wears a beautiful top, right? You know, that makes her look amazing. She beat her face. You know, she looking like $1,000,000, bro. She looking Josie, right? Won't want to get your hands off of her. Y'all sit down, you're having some conversation, y'all order dinner, y'all got some wine. What kind of wine do you like, bro? Or white or red?
I'm not a wine type of guy. I'm not a wine.
Okay, well, let's say she orders some red wine. You order, I don't know, a sangria or something, right? Y'all have a nice meal. You guys get dessert. You guys are splitting a nice chocolate mousse cake or whatever,
You know what's so funny? I broke
right?
up with a girl over
Hold on,
dessert.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And then you're like, babe, I got something to talk to you about. She's like, what's up? You know, when women hear that, even men, you know, the anxiety starts to rush. And you take long, you're like, I don't know how to say this. It's like, I don't think this is working out. She starts bawling her eyes out, you know, in her best outfit with her best beat face. And y'all in a nice ass restaurant. She crying in front of everybody. What you gonna do, bro?
Me personally, I will. Bro, honestly, my stance still stays the same. I'm gonna break up with her, bro, because it's already been in my mind that I'm tired of her.
Nah, bro. You can't do it over dinner, bro. You can't do it over dinner. I understand where you come from with like in public and shit like that or whatever. In case she does something and you want people to see and you got proof, but don't do it over dinner, bro. You just
Well,
wasting money. You're wasting your time and your money.
so wait a minute. I break up with her through text. She's not gonna take me serious. I break up
Don't
with her
do it through text. Walk in the park.
so I could, regardless, we're gonna. Is it?
Walk in the park, bro.
Yeah. 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 But
Oh, Pam said it's enough for us.
Pam's like, nah, y'all niggas is a dumb for both of y'all. But
What is this next topic we have here? Because I want to know what the hell you mean.
Google it. Google it. I want you to Google it yourself. and I want you to take that same name and make it as a clubhouse room. It's a safe. It's a. It's a safe space for men. There goes the Queen Pamela again. She's back. Yeah. So yeah, but Pam, I'm a good guy. Like I don't want you to think that
like what you've been saying has been crazy.
But
from the beginning. So I don't know what to think.
I'm crazy?
No.
Wow, you're really asking this, bro?
What?
Oh my god, Steak and BJ.
No, what did she ask me? I didn't hear.
You know what this is?
I know what it is. It's tomorrow, right?
I didn't know what this was.
Yeah, I know.
No, what did Pam say? I didn't hear what Pam said.
Steak and BJ Day?
No, because like Pam, I said, Pam, I'm a good guy, and he was like, I don't know no more, and then I didn't hear anything.
Because you agreed with A Boogie. You telling people that you want to break up with them at a restaurant over dinner. So I don't know. I don't consider the.
Well, I'm supposed to break up with her at Kennedy's.
No, you're just not supposed to break up with her like at a nice restaurant. I just don't agree with that. But we can agree to disagree.
No, and that's the beauty of life. Like, right. I don't want anyone to agree with me like fully because I feel like it's not sincere. But I just feel like that's how I feel. Like, right. I just want my last moment with that person. I just want them to feel like the first. Like, I don't want to feel like the first time, but I want to feel like you had a clarity, like you got, because like I want you to voice why you don't think we should break. I want to hear. I rather someone tell me than text it to me like, yo, I don't think we should.
That can be had over like a private conversation at somebody's house or like even at a park or like
Nah, nah.
not
I see too many dudes got beat up in the park for trying to break up with their girl. So I feel like restaurants is the perfect place. But yeah, steak and BJ day. How do y'all feel about that day? Yo, the fact that that's a day.
I thought Valentine's Day was for both partners. Is it not?
Nah, Valentine's, like I told Edsel.
Yo, that is. This is a wild
Valentine's
day.
Day?
I never knew this existed.
Valentine's Day is for women. It's
it's
like the second most important
Hell
day.
no, nigga. I want flowers. I
Exactly.
want flowers on Valentine's. Fuck that.
Pam, you gonna be disappointed with me? I don't like flowers. I don't believe in them.
Fine, but do you like
Fuck
chocolate?
that.
Do you like chocolate covered strawberries? Do you like
Treat me like a king.
strawberries?
I do. I like chocolate.
Treat me like the king that I am.
But the thing is, I feel like that day is more important to women than men.
Well, it is important to me. I feel like if I'm in a relationship and you don't want to celebrate that day, I just feel like you might as well.
He's not the one for you.
Well, no, he probably just hate me because why don't you want to just?
You know what's so funny?
There is some truth. There is some truth on Valentine's Day being more about the women than it is about the men. But give me some fucking flowers too. I'm a king. I'm a king. Give me my flowers.
Exactly.
Take me out to eat.
I'm gonna say this.
I feel like it should be for both people. Like we should do like a massage day or like I don't know, like bubble baths and like like just cute shit.
Bubble
like,
baths.
Wow. See, Pam, you're thinking about like things to do with your significant other. Most women on Valentine's Day, this is self-centered. It's a self-centered act for them. Not saying you.
The women that you have surrounded yourself with.
No. Hey. These women are on Instagram and Twitter, and we all follow them. So I didn't put these women in my life. We all share the same algorithm. So, but I just always felt like Valentine's Day was it was a day for women. I just feel like that Valentine's Day is about to be as important to women as Mother's Day. I feel like those 2 days are the most powerful days on the planet.
Nah, for me, it's my birthday. And when I become a mom, sure, Mother's Day. But I'm not a mom now, so it's my birthday and Halloween.
Tell us about
really
the time you treated a king to Valentine's Day.
Ooh, I want to hear this.
So I took
Wait,
out.
before you go, I'm sorry for the interruption. Did he treat you nicely that day?
Yeah, he treated me good. So.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
It was mutual. I treated him to dinner at Yukaku. It's like a Korean barbecue place.
Yukaku.
They have really good drinks, and then we also did couples massage.
Oh wow!
So I did that, and then what he did for me was he got me flowers. He wrote me a really nice card, and
that nigga really liked you. Okay. For me, all I got was a Louis belt.
Well, how much was it?
A lot of money.
So then there you go.
But hey.
It ain't about how much it costs.
Like Jennifer Lopez said in 2001, I believe, or 2000. My love don't cost a thing. So like,
love don't cost a thing. Yo, Shorty really had a failed challenge. Nobody did it. She still kept the tweet up.
Who?
J-Lo. She tried to make a love don't cost a thing challenge, bro.
And nobody
where she was like taking off all her clothes in the beach, and nobody did it.
I mean, we are still in the pandemic.
I looked it up, and only like 3 people did it, and their shit was hit. Like it was terrible. It was terrible. But they're diehard J-Lo fan, kind of like Mo. So
I'm not a diehard J-Lo fan. Don't do that.
Yes, you are.
Bev, do not do me like that. I'm not a diehard J-Lo fan. I just said waiting for tonight was one of my
J-Lo
favorite
collected
songs.
another ring and it didn't work out.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. Yo, J-Lo has more jerseys than Larson Pippen, or they might have the same amount at this point.
She got the same amount of rings as Michael Jordan now.
Yo, yo, son, like, what's really going on? Like, like all of a sudden now, like J Lo and
Pam, is it J Lo or is it the men?
I think it's J Lo. There's just no way. The
you
comment
can't ask Pam that. She's
I
always
What?
J Lo. So
Pam does not
Because
feel like it.
because I wanted to ask a woman this. I've never asked a woman this question before.
yeah, J Lo's definitely the problem.
Yeah, she definitely is. I can't even sit here and lie.
Because you're telling me out of 8 people, none of them wanted to marry you?
Is it because like they find out like yo she's like whitewashed and like
You think she's whitewashed?
kind of, but
I think she's just mad money hungry. I don't know about whitewashed.
J-Lo ultimate capitalist.
I don't know about whitewash because I don't know her that well, or like I don't know about her that well, but I can definitely see her being greedy, like money wise, because she's down to do a job, no matter what it
Yo,
is.
she say no to nothing, bro.
She doesn't say no to anything. Like,
Yo,
and she
like
always
someone
wants,
could literally ask J-Lo to make them a ham sandwich, and she would say yeah.
but it gotta be like she gets paid like 10 G's.
Edsel, now that you're back, this topic is brought to you by Pamela. Pamela has, I think, 3 questions she wanted to access.
I have one
And
main question.
All right,
Go ahead. It's your time to shine.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I have a question. So why do guys who are in the same friend group all hit on the same girl?
Edsel, you go first.
Like, what's that?
Edsel, you go first. I'm not.
I'm just.
So in the friend group, there's the guy that knows he could get her. There's the guy that likes her. And then there's the guy that she likes.
Think he could get her.
So the guy that she likes and the guy that knows that he can get her are not the same guy?
No. No. Because the guy that thinks he can get her, that just he has supreme confidence that he could just walk up to her and bag her.
Nah.
The guy that she likes, you probably will never know. Sometimes, I mean, you will, but
it's
sometimes
the guy
you
that's
won't.
not going to get her.
And then that's not always the case, bro. But then there's also the guy that like is in love with her. So that's how a lot of friendship dynamics work. You got the cocky nigga, you got the nigga that she likes, and the nigga that loves her.
I don't know. I just
you're muted. Oh, okay.
For me, Pam, it's kind of different because like if me and like Edsel, right? Like we point out. Oh, me? Oh. I was saying like if it's me and Edsel and like I show Edsel a girl, he's like, yo, I like her. I'm aggressively bow out and say, you can have her, bro. Automatically, I'm gonna do that. Once like I don't care like if she likes me, I'm gonna aggressively bow out for him so he can get her. Because it's like my motto is it's damn near 7 billion women on this planet. One woman should not ruin a friendship with me and my homie. I can't speak. I know most men can't. They won't agree to that because like it's the caveman theory. Like they must conquer as much. But with me, like I rather my friendship with my homies.
Wait, hold up.
I'm listening.
Because you were lagging. All right,
you hear me now?
Yeah.
We were hearing you, but your video was lagging. Go ahead.
I'm saying I would gracefully bow out to the situation. Like I would not. Like the
But
question
not
depends.
everybody. But you got to remember that not everybody's you.
Yeah, but that's why I can't speak for everybody. I only can speak about my experience because, like, I remember when I was younger. I don't want to name drop any of these guys because I don't know if we're like still cool and like it's like at this point I don't even know if they listen to the show, but it's like we were all trapped in this love triangle on the block that I grew up on, and like it got to the point where it's like she liked it all three of us like equally, but like she wanted us to like like confess our love for her. And mind you, this is 2000 and what year did Michael Jackson die? Because like the shit went left.
2009.
Yeah, it was literally like 2 days before Michael Jackson died when this shit happened. We were still in high school. I
She
think we
like
were like,
all three of y'all.
yeah,
That was
She
a split.
different.
yeah, yeah. And she was from Harlem, like, but she like lived in Queens. And like my obsession with Harlem women dated back till like I was like a young kid. So yeah, it was just it got to a point where it's just like I thought like she was the one at the time, and like she definitely was running game on all three of us, and like I kind of lost our friendship kind of got altered because of that situation, and like from that moment on, like I was like I would never if we're ever in a situation like this, I'm gonna like step out and like if and like let them do them because like I just feel like it's too many women in the world for guys to be it's like all three guys hitting on the same woman like it's
Okay, so then what's your opinion when you see your friends all hitting on the same girl?
like I'm gonna tell them like yo bro only one of y'all could get her so what's like but y'all remember some people
I
they
don't know, man. There's a lot of niggas out here running trains.
yeah it's I'm gonna just let
Sorry,
them
that was a
know
little vulgar, but
yo you gotta realize bro
it
like
happens.
also women love that too so let's not act like women don't love like multiple guys from the same clique hitting on them like
I don't know if I love
I don't know if you do but I know I know women I know other women that gets a kick out of that like oh his best friend likes me the one with the tattoo and he sent me this and it's like bro like grow up you're fucking
What's
30
the most guys from one clique who have hit on you?
ooh
in the click. So I think it was a group of like, damn, hold on. It was a group of like 6 guys.
god
6
damn
guys. Jesus
Six
Christ.
guys. And they didn't all hit on me at the same time, but like, they didn't all hit on me at the same time, but like, it got to the point where I was like, nah, they gotta be talking to each other because it was one right after the other. And it was just so confusing. I was in my mind, I was like, aren't these guys friends? Like, do they not have a group chat? Like, are they not aware of what they're
A
doing?
lot of the times they will never know that they're all going after the same woman.
Oh, you
yeah
see?
a lot of
There
these
might be
niggas-
one dude who like outwardly like out who will say it like yo she's fire, I'm about to get her that yada yada yada, and then he approaches her and then the guys know that, but then in the back burner if y'all follow each other on Instagram, let's say like niggas might be hitting you up on the side and they won't even know it.
That's crazy.
So how did that work out for you? None of them was able to take you out on a date. You dubbed it.
I went on a date with one of them, but after that, I dubbed it because realistically, I didn't really see anything going on with that guy. Like, he was cool, but like as a friend.
Yeah.
I met up with another guy and like in person, I couldn't remember him too much when we met a few times, but when I did meet him in person, I realized like I didn't like him. And then I just never met up with any of the other guys because one, they were all friends. I thought it was weird. I thought I was getting set up, so I was just like,
I don't blame you.
so I dubbed it, but I never like after that one day, I never met up with anyone. They're all cool guys, but like from far, like on Instagram far, I don't think I would actually hang out with them at a party.
So,
Damn.
what is your second question?
Yeah, what's she say? Yeah.
Um, I think that was like that. That was really the only question.
Now you had another question.
I had another question. What was the other question?
I
Because I
will
think
let
I
you.
texted it to you, right?
Yeah, I will read it to you because
Okay.
she said, "What is the? Is it really?" She said, "What is the talking stage really? Is it dating or getting to know each other before dating?"
Right. So, are
Mm,
you? Do you consider that a dating? Getting to know each other?
Oh, and then she has one more question after this too.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna look it up because I don't remember. So
well,
yeah.
while you're doing that, it's both.
Huh?
It's both. The talking stage can be both of her question, both of the things that she listed in her question. You could be
Yeah,
getting to know
honestly,
somebody before you go on a date, or you could just, the talking stage could literally just be dating.
I feel like
But the thing
talking.
is that a lot of people don't understand the difference between dating and a relationship.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Most people don't know the difference because some people feel like, yo, once once I get your number, yo, we dating.
Yeah. Dating is literally courting. You're just getting to know each other. Yeah, going out to different places. If you haven't asked a woman out, that's not your woman yet per se. But
Nah,
there are relationships
according to
that,
women on Twitter, until I'm married, I'm no one's I'm no one's property.
well, that's some toxic ass woman.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I personally don't agree with that. I feel like talking stage, dating, and then being exclusive with someone, they're all three different things.
Ooh,
Like if
Hmm.
we're talking, we're just talking. We're
hello.
not dating. Like we're just getting to know each other via text message. Like I never even met you in person. We just talking, right? Or like
Uh-huh.
FaceTime or like phone calls. That's just me talking to you, trying to feel out the personalities and see if we mesh well. Now, if we start going out on dates, then like we're dating, but we haven't really met anybody's parents. We haven't met anybody's friends. We're still getting to know each other more and like figure out if we like each other in person and we like to be with each other. And then, maybe I'll meet one of your friends, but it's not that serious. And then exclusivity is where, my life and your life intertwining. So I meet your people, you meet my people, and I don't expect you to be dating anybody else but me. You feel me? Like
Mm.
that's when you're exclusive though.
Hmm.
So during dating, you can still date other people. I mean, I would like someone to be honest with me and be like, yo, like I'm on a date with you, but I am seeing other people as well because we haven't been exclusive.
I guess, I guess for me, I guess how by your definition of how it is, I guess I would prefer more if during the talking stage, like I would say that it's okay for you to be like, there's still other people, there's still other potential suitors throughout the talking stage. When it comes to dating, I think I would want that to be exclusive
Oh, okay.
until we become official. If I'm going by your definition,
Right.
which I don't think you're wrong.
No,
I
I
don't think
mean,
you're wrong by the way you're defining it, but I also think talking stage and dating can also be mutual. Could also be the same thing for some people.
what about you,
So
Mo?
I feel like it's the same thing, like talking stage, because some people go from the talking stage into a relationship, and some people go from dating into a relationship. I feel like they're cohesive in a sense, like because some people just really don't know like what they're doing, like they sometimes like they just get into these situations, like and then like 3 weeks into the quote unquote talking stage, they're like, yeah, man, I think we should take this to another level. But for me, it's different. Like I feel like it should be the talking stage, like getting a feel of it, and then dating, and then how you feel after like the second or third date. That's when you should feel like if you should take it to another level. But
Second or third date? Okay.
yeah, I feel like after the third date, you should know like if you want to be around this woman more than like you want to be around, like you wanted to, like you want it to be more than just dating. That's just me. Some people say like it should be more than 3 days, but what are you gonna do on date 4? You don't think
So you're asking her to be your girlfriend on date 3?
see? That's the thing. I don't like actually say, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" I just say, "What do you think we are?" Like I never told a girl, "Yo," only like my only girl I ever asked on like to be my girlfriend was my girlfriend in high school, like because I had really liked her. But every girl after that, I was like, "Where do you think we are?" And then they tell me like, I think we're at the dating stage, and then like some say like, oh, I think we should go to the next level, and then that's like, oh yeah, I guess we're boyfriend and girlfriend. But most of the times it's just like we're just dating.
I want somebody to ask me to be their girlfriend.
So no, yo, I don't
Wait, no
believe
man has ever asked you to be their girlfriend?
No, I
Pam.
said
You're
I
lying,
would want
Pam.
them to ask me to be their
Oh, okay.
Pam, Pam,
I don't
Pam.
want someone to say
You gonna lie on Women History Month? You gonna lie on Women History Month?
no. I said I would want them to ask me to be
Oh,
as opposed to me say, as opposed to someone asking me like, "What do you think we are?" First,
oh.
I'm gonna take that as fighting words because what do you mean? What do I think? Like we've been on multiple dates, like we've been hanging out a lot, like what
I
do you
also ask women. I'm like, am I the only one that's in this story?
Okay, well, I mean that's a fair question because you don't know if they're dating other people, so you
Yeah,
won't know. That's
but
fair.
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, Pam, I just want Pam to ask my favorite question because everyone's been asking me and Edsel this question the past like 2 months,
This
and I think
specific one, the one that I sent you.
yeah,
Okay, so I want to know why do men allow someone to break their heart once in third grade?
Boom, we popped
They
down.
drag you to
yeah.
Boom,
Let's
we
sit up,
potting
Edsel.
down.
and
We
they drag it
potting down.
into adulthood. Like, yeah, never let that shit go. One time they break your heart in middle elementary school. Now it's all
Cause
women.
she cheated on me in high school while I was becoming a man. She disturbed my growth as a man,
She took my innocence
and
away.
and other women will forever pay for her actions
Why? It's
because
because
she cheated on me in high school
I understand.
and fucked up my development as a man.
Why don't you want to work towards that trauma that you have instead of
you have to wear that on your sleeve like an armor.
Because I won't ever, there's a certain amount of time that you have to wait until you're able to settle down, and I think that's 35.
Perfect age to settle down. Perfect age to settle down. That's actually when I want to get married.
I
I'm
hope
probably
you're not taking this serious. I'm not being serious. I did get my heart broken at the age of 15. It was some real fucked up shit that she did, but I haven't let it. Like, I'm over it. But it is fucking hilarious that dudes get their heart broken mad young, and they carry that shit for mad long. I carried it for a while. I'm not gonna hold you. I carried that shit till I was like 18,
no,
19
I'm
years
still
old.
carrying it to this day because I gotta think about all. I gotta think about. I always think about life before that heartbreak and life now because I can't think about life after the heartbreak because I'm still.
Mo's like, we could have still been together.
Yeah, because like Etta said, you kind of you kind of gave me a different perspective on women because I thought you were the one for me. And granted, like I didn't get my heart broken in third
She
grade.
was a queen to
I just,
be.
it's kind of hard. I know, like it happens to women too. But just imagine, right? A woman tell you you're the only thing on my mind, and then you find out the next day the star player on the basketball team is with your girl. Not saying that happened to me, But
though, like it happens all the time, and it happens.
yeah, but you gotta remember, you can't let. That's the thing. I don't want. It shouldn't happen to. It shouldn't happen though. Like we can't just accept people's wrongdoings and think like, yo, just move on. And granted, I'm the advocate of yo, just fucking and move on. But I like with me, I'm gonna forgive you, but I will never forget, and I will always highlight all your mistakes you did from that moment on. So every time you do something wrong, I will always deflect on the moment where you hurt me.
That means that you can't be with. That means you have to like. Because imagine you in a relationship, right? And let's say you make a mistake or you do something that your partner is unhappy about. What if that partner brings it up all the time?
I deserve it.
You would rather be in a new relationship, right?
I'm not gonna bring it up every second, but I will like highlight like yo, if it becomes a pattern, like if you constantly keep doing the same thing, I mean like yo, what's going on here? It feels like we're back in the same relationship.
I just find it so funny that like women get their heart broken and it's like sometimes they'll take their time to like reflect on it, heal from it, and then they'll be in another relationship and they can like separate the two. But for
Yeah,
men, it takes a longer time to do
you're
that.
definitely right. Like the problem with us men, we were never taught how to deal with emotions as a kid, like as we're younger. Like that's why like when you mainly meet guys like older, much older, like they feel like emotionally unavailable and like emotionally not smart because their whole life they have been taught to be tough and like be mentally tough. So it's like emotions is like the last thing they teach like men about like their life. So like sometimes like when you see like when a guy gets they heartbroken, it's like that shit really cuts deep because like they never got taught about that. Like no one ever taught them about like that aspect of life. They just taught them how to be a man. That's like that's why if like sometimes like you see a guy like you try to explain stuff to them like where you feel like they should be emotionally available there and they give you a response like, oh that's cute. And then you'd be like, bro, I just you should show more care about it. But that's how most guys are. Like we're not. And it's I feel like it should be a thing. Like guys should like be emotionally available for like where they are. Like they should like learn how to like deal with heartbreaks. Most like majority of men don't know how to deal with heartbreaks. That's why like they hold on to like things that happen to them because like it's a trauma. You gotta remember. Imagine your whole life like you were taught like yo you're the biggest toughest strongest man on the planet and then the littlest thing like your girlfriend kiss another dude at the pool party or like she went to fucking Atlanta to shake her ass next to some rappers, you will be your heart will drop. I know my heart will drop, but that's why I feel like women deal with that much better than men.
Do you guys create those safe spaces for you? Like you and your friends create those safe spaces or not?
Nah, we just tell them, yo, we're gonna come over and play 2K. We're gonna buy a pizza, and I'm just gonna tell them like, yo, you're gonna find a better girl, bro. It's okay. And and I know if I know I say that because I don't know how to deal with it, Pam. Like I got my heart broken like two or
But
three times in my life.
gotta start with like, how are you? Like, are you okay? Like, tell me how
Nah,
you're feeling. From there, you can just build up.
I like this, Pam. Get him to unpack. I love
I'm
this.
not. Pam, don't do this because Edsel's been trying to make people unpack my life, and uh, I don't like where this is going right now.
You started. You started anyway,
I just feel like, yo, for me, like I'm not an expressive person. Like I don't like to express emotions. So it's like if she fucking hurt me, like emotionally, I'm gonna shut down. Like it happened 3 times already. That's why I feel like now, like when I speak to Sarah women, like like I use like jokes as a defense mechanism because like yo, like I don't I don't want to get like caught up or like feel emotionally attached to anyone. Like it's that shit still bothers me to this day. I know like I should not be thinking like that, but like I don't feel like I should be emotionally attached to anyone yet because I don't feel like the time is right for me. And yeah, that's my part of the therapy session for this week. Next question.
Damn. Well, I feel you should definitely have like a safe space and like speak your mind.
Safe space.
And there's no better safe space than your friends, honestly.
You know, my friends are terrible people. Not in the sense of just they're
It's
just
not terrible.
they're
That's
not
crazy.
terrible. It's just most of my friends like we all handle like situations different. So it's like what may work for one of
Mo
my
never
friends.
opens up to me.
Yeah, I don't open up to anyone. There was this one girl that was trying to like open up, like make me open up for her for a year and a half, and I just kept telling her like, "Yo,
I'm gonna trick this nigga to opening up on there.
life is great." But that's just me, Pam. Like, like how they said like, "Oh, I'm a Cancer." I stay to myself.
Man, we're gonna bring you. I'm gonna bring you back at a random time.
All right, I ain't gonna be here.
Wait, ask your question again.
Mo, you a Cancer?
Yeah, I just found that out like 2 years ago.
Dude,
Oh, Pam,
I thought I was a
You're gonna-
Gemini my whole life.
I'm gonna bring you back at a random time. It's not that Mo won't suspect. I won't even tell him you're gonna come on the show.
Alabama.
And I'm gonna need you to come ready with questions because we're gonna have Mo unpack a little bit.
I can do that. I can definitely do that.
Awesome. We're gonna work things out. He won't even know you're gonna come on the show.
I see Pamela come. I'm gonna click. I see Pamela come. I'm gonna click end broadcast. But all right, Edsel, go ahead with your slander hours because I know this is you've been itching for this.
So everybody knows who biracial feet is. The woman with a terrible pH balance. She don't eat no fruit. She don't drink no water. She be drinking Mountain. All she does is eat Cheetos and drink Mountain Dew and Sierra Mist. My brother Mo here has been adding a lot of stream revenues on her end, and he's been very vocal about it. He's slowly he's becoming in love with her. And you sir are my slander hour pick of the week for listening to Biracial Feet. She was showing her feet on racial chat rooms. On racist chat rooms, bro. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
All right, cool. I'm gonna ask you this. I get it. Doja Cat was in a racial chat room, right? I never said
she
I
was showing her feet in racist chat rooms.
That's what you're gonna let me explain my answer.
Some of it has been debunked, like
yeah, put it like this, Edsel.
So they weren't racist. They were just chat rooms. I like Doja Cat too. So.
She was in racist chat rooms.
I legitimately said, yo, I know she's racist. She was in a racist chat room. I know that she has a terrible pH balance. I know that. But I did say, the song Say So is such a beautiful song because, like, it's so, like, it just reminds me of, like, the 70s. And, like I just picture the 70s when I see like when I listen to the song. And it's like yeah, like it reminds me of something of like the Bee Gees. And like okay.
If you didn't mention the racial chat room and the feet, I thought you was talking about Sweetie for like a hot second.
Oh, because of the terrible pH balance.
And the food and shit, because they both eat the terrible, terrible diet food.
Oh, hold on. Pam got some slander. Pam seems to have some slander. Go ahead.
I love Sweetie. I love Sweetie so much. She's a gorgeous girl. Some of her music is cute, but her diet is terrible.
Her music sucks.
I like the song she did with Doja Cat. What was it called? Besties or something?
Yeah.
I like it.
I like Back to the Streets.
Yo, how many Cheetos you think they had in their snack table when they were shooting the video?
Yeah, bro. Doja Cat says she did.
How many Cheetos and ramen noodles?
I feel like 10 of each at least. That's the real call.
Yo, everybody getting a stimmy on the 17th. I'm not getting shit. Kind of tight.
About to buy mad crab legs.
But yeah, I'm aware that Doja Cat is what she did, but bro, Edsel, do you still watch Pulp Fiction?
I haven't watched Pulp Fiction in a while.
Would you still watch Pulp Fiction today?
Does this have to do with this guy? Oh wow.
Hey man, hey man, that should say that should say Miramax once the movie starts.
Right, slap right in the middle. Probably not. Probably not, for the simple fact that if I were to plan to watch Pulp Fiction, I'm gonna fucking forget to watch it. I'm gonna be intrigued by something else.
Put it like this.
Great movie though. Great movie.
What would you do if Doja Cat coming up to you like, I want to take you on a date? What would you do?
It's just a date.
No, but
it's free food. It's free food.
No, but it's gonna be more than a date. It's not just gonna be like food.
How you know? What if I end up talking my way out the pussy?
I doubt you would do that to Doja Cat.
Nah, let me stop.
I doubt you would do that to Doja Cat.
By the way, I'm just fucking around about this whole biracial feet shit. I really don't give a fuck about what she does with her life. I just think, I just found out when Twitter started to slander her, that shit was hilarious. She's also the thickest Jewish woman I've ever seen in my life.
She's technically African. Well, yeah, she's Jewish, so yeah. Like, her pops is
father's South African and her mother's Jewish. Yeah,
and in the Jewish
her father's a black South African.
Yeah, and in the Jewish community, you gotta take after what your mother is. So
really?
Right.
Yeah, in the Jewish community, you have to take over. Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
Whatever the mom is what the baby is.
Yeah.
Oh wow. You learn something new every day.
So yeah,
damn.
Like that's why like sometimes you would see a lot of like Puerto Rican and like Jewish kids. Like, yeah, I'm Puerto Rican and Jewish, and like
I'm pretty sure that shit happens a lot in Williamsburg.
Yeah, because Williamsburg is full of Puerto Ricans.
Well, also, I mean, not to like get all fucking history book shit, but during the Holocaust, a lot of Jewish people did travel to the DR and also Puerto Rico.
They did.
So I went to school with a guy who's Dominican and he had Jewish ancestry. So
and there's still
that was interesting.
There's still like little
villages. There's a
Jewish predominantly.
There's also a lot of Arabic people, a lot of people of Arabic descent in the DR. So if you didn't know, Quipes are not Dominican. They're Jewish. I mean, not Jewish, Arabic.
Yeah.
Yep. And salami, we wouldn't have salami if it wasn't for Jewish people.
I feel like the whole Caribbean is just like a big big melting pot.
Big fucking melting pot of everything.
Yeah, just mad shit.
Yeah.
Don't forget you're black first and foremost.
I'm Poppy no black.
Just had to throw that in there. I know black, Dominican.
So what's
what's
the next topic?
No, Papa, no. I know that. Yo, that shit is forever funny, man.
That's what's the next topic?
My favorite segment of the podcast is our week's pickups. I mean, I think I'm the only one with a pickup this week. So, oh no, you got something too. Nike Supreme hoodie, regular shit.
You got a Nike Supreme tech. You got a Nike Supreme tech.
Got these to match my silver snakes. Snakeskin logo. Nothing special. I should have gotten this in the extra large though, because they sized this with Nike sizing, not Supreme. Fucking tight.
For me, I finally got my Christmas present from one of my homies, my friend O'Neill. Shout out to him, great guy. He got me a NWO shirt.
Oh, nice.
And he got me a Mary J. Blige sticker because I love Mary J. Blige, especially when she was on cocaine. Beautiful music. When she was on cocaine, she made the best music of her career. But Gotta be truthful, man. When people are in dark times,
We
you
love
make
a queen on cocaine.
I gotta.
actually, but I have to go get it.
Oh, good.
Take your time. Go ahead.
We can talk. I explained my segment in the.
Oh, wait, hold on. You got. Mm-hmm.
I
About to
got.
say you forgot one more pickup.
Nah, I got another one. I got the Nike Supreme snakeskin belt.
Nice.
Very nice. And I know like a lot of people not rocking with $50 man Virgil, but you know, shout out to the good brothers at Concepts. I got the last XL.
Nice.
I wish the shirt had like a Jordan 6 on it instead of a Jordan 11.
I also picked up two other things. I picked up 2 L's. Where my sneakers at?
Yeah, I picked up some. Ooh.
So
Let's
I
see
just
what-
got one of my sundresses that I had ordered.
Oh, wow, she's ahead of the game. No, she's
Oh,
ahead
wow.
One strap. And it has
Yeah,
a
she tried to break
Nice.
next at the concourse. I see.
on the concourse. Jesus Christ.
Not on the concourse.
Pam gonna be stealing
Without
something.
saying your neighborhood, what area of the Bronx you're from? Where you from? Without saying the exact neighborhood.
I'm near the Yankee Stadium.
Huh?
I'm near the Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. You're not too far off from where I'm from.
Okay.
same here. You're not far from where I'm from.
You don't live in the Bronx.
I actually do live in the Bronx now.
Get the fuck out of here. Where do you live
No.
at?
I live off of Fordham.
No,
We
he
live in
fucking
Fordham.
doesn't. No, he
I don't live
doesn't.
far
He
from
lives in
Fordham
Jamaica,
University.
Queens.
I don't live far from Fordham University.
Oh my God. Pam, please don't tell me you're believing him.
Well, I don't know. I haven't spoken to Mo in a minute, so I definitely can believe off Fordham University next to it, because that's really close to me.
Yeah, I don't live far from it. I just literally moved there like 6 months ago.
Wow. How do you like the area?
Nah, I don't live there.
He doesn't live there. Jesus.
Yeah, she. I can't.
I was about to
See,
Yeah.
I was hoping she was gonna ask him. I was hoping you were gonna ask him specific questions of the
I was gonna
area.
say I live near that 24.
after I
I was gonna ask. I was gonna say I live near that 24/7 fitness.
It's not 24 hours anymore.
Oh, it's not.
You can't live near Fordham University and then live near that Planet Fitness
No, you can't.
because that's up the block.
You
Yeah.
can live next to the cake building though, if you're around Fordham University.
Yeah.
Nah, I remember I had to meet a girl at Fordham University, and she was like, "Be careful, it's dangerous around there." I was like, "Okay."
She was a white girl.
I never messed with a white. Matter of fact, no, I did. I messed with an Irish and Colombian woman before.
She must have not been. Whatever girl this was must have not been from New York. This is saying it's dangerous around here. Well, no shit.
Well, no, I feel like that is not even that dangerous.
Well, not
Nah,
anymore.
because she's like,
Because
"Oh,
they
you're coming
cleaned it
from,"
up.
because she was like, "Say like, you're from Queens, and you know it's different." I'm like, "Bro, it's like hoods everywhere."
People think Queens is all suburbs when it's not.
It's ghetto as hell over here.
And go to Jamaica. Go to us. Well, Astoria is getting cleaned the fuck up. But
Yeah.
There are parts of Queens though that look like suburbs though.
There's parts of Queens that do look like suburbs. It's
Like some of them some schools be having football fields, and I don't know any schools in the Bronx that have any.
yo, Bayside is a whole like suburban school. If you think about it. Bless you, my guy.
Thank you. Wow. Was holding dying for a very long time. Yeah, we're at the final straw. So do we have any shout outs? Pam, do you have any shout outs?
Shout out to my sister Imani.
Oh, shout out Imani.
Yes,
She
Imani.
shout out Imani. She's doing great things. I seen that she
Shout out
posted,
Imani. I don't know who you are, but shout outs to you.
I seen that she posted like her hair grew. So you know, like I mean
hair growing.
I don't know.
Started wearing less and going out more.
I don't know the process of like
warm
women
outside.
and like their hair growth, but it has to be important to a woman to show that their hair grow because right now I got no hairline and like my hair is just growing exponentially like annoying. So because my barber went on vacation with his wife to DR, so the fourth most important person in my life it's not here right now. So,
My barber's only allowed to go on a week vacation.
bro, my barber love his wife because she makes more money than him. So,
Good for him.
Damn,
if
you
my
have to
wife
put
made
that
more
out
money
there.
than me, I would be listening to every single word she told me to. to but yeah, you got any shout outs, Edsel?
Um, Shouts out to you as always, Mo. Shout out to Pam. Thank you for coming on the show today. Spending some time with us. Sorry I came a little late. We were planning to do this a little early, but shit happens. So I apologize for that. But appreciate you coming out and chilling with us, allowing us to get to know you a little more. You're a friend. Actually, you're a family of the show now. So whenever you want to come and get your shit off, pull through. There will always be a seat at the table on this podcast for you. Um, you know, Shout out to all the women doing it big out there. Like I said, we don't only celebrate women during the month of the year. We celebrate you all year long. Shout out to all the essential workers out there working hard. I know there's vaccines going around, but that doesn't mean to stop wearing your mask. That doesn't mean stop washing your hands, sanitizing. Um, Make the essential workers' jobs easier. People, they're people just like us. They go back home. They have their own problems to deal with. You know, what's the 2 days ago made it an official year since the pandemic was declared, since Corona was declared a pandemic, global pandemic. So, sorry. Um, let's just make it easier on essential workers, man. They deserve it. They deserve a lot right now. So, shouts out to them.
Thank you.
But yeah, before I leave, actually, when this episode aired, it's gonna be the 1 year anniversary when the city got shut down. And no, the city got
Yo,
fully shut down March 15th.
it's crazy because the 11th, 2 days ago, was a year to the date of my last day at work
My
before
last day
shit
at
went
work was
crazy.
actually March 13th,
So
and the
today,
city, yeah, and the city shut down on the 15th. I remember like one of my homies, Shao Charles, he went to fucking Jimmy's on Jimmy's like near Times Square, and he was telling me to come, and I was like, dog, the city shut down. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna come, and then, damn, it happened. And
I remember waking up to seeing notifications of the NBA canceling the season.
yeah, but that was I was just saying like, yo, they cancel sports, but I'm still gonna have to go to work. I was just like, damn, this shit crazy. And then I got like a text message like, hey, click yes if you want to get paid for these days due to the COVID. And I thought it was only gonna be 2 weeks, and 2 weeks turned into 6 months. And in that in that month process, I became a chef, a Alfredo warrior, um,
Not off the Warrior.
a taco master. I learned how to make the perfect burger. I learned how to make the perfect grilled chicken. So shout out, I learned a lot doing the Panasonic, but
The Panini.
yeah, Pamela, I'm so happy that you came on the show. I was actually nervous on the day because when I asked Edsel like who we should bring, and he was like, "You should bring your friend Pamela," and I was like, "I don't think she's gonna say yeah," and then you said yeah, and I was like, "Wow, we're here." So thank you again for
Yeah, that shit
joining.
off.
Thank you guys for having me. It's been really fun. You guys are super funny, and it was
We
easy to
try.
have a conversation with y'all. So.
Yeah, you're always welcome back. It's not like I tell everyone that ever comes on the show, it's your first time, but it's never gonna be your last time on the show. And you're a family of the show. You're a dope person. I know you for almost like 5 years now. So
Yeah.
thank you and peace, love, and Solange. I'm about to DM you when this episode
Zoe
is up.
Kravitz, you're a queen to me.
Yeah, peace, love.
Do
Episode 55 of
this.
the Over Food Podcast.